Hello everyone, it's Layla again, and welcome to my books land! Woo! Ngayon, ipapakita ko sa inyo ang mga books na binasa ko recently, and what I mean by recently is noong May, June, and July. Napaka-overdue na po nitong video na to, opo. Pero tama ng dada. Let's go! So, noong May, June, and July, nakabasa ako ng total of 7 books. So, the first book that I read in May was Carry On by Rainbow Rowell. When I bought this book, I really didn't know anything about it, except that it's written by Rainbow Rowell and that the cover is purple and that it looks gorgeous. Tapos narinig ko na lang na ito parang Carry On is parang fanfiction ni Rainbow Rowell sa parang Harry Potter dun sa isa niyang book called Fangirl. Gets niyo ba? Parang fanfiction to ni Rainbow Rowell sa parang alternate universe ng Harry Potter. Pero kahit alternate universe siya ng Harry Potter, makikita niyo pa rin talaga ang kaibahan nitong Carry On at ni Harry Potter. So tungkol saan nga ba itong libro na to? So this book is about Simon, who was prophesied to beat the Humdrum, who's like the equivalent ni Voldemort. At itong si Humdrum, kamukhang-kamukha nga niya naman talaga yung batang version ni Simon. Pero may problema nga kasi si Simon. Ito, babasahin ko sa inyo. Half the time, Simon can't even make his wand work, and the other half, he sets something on fire. What? Prophesied siya pero parang hindi siya ganun talaga ka-talented sa magic. At ito namang roommate niya slash his mortal enemy describes him as the worst chosen one. There's lots of romance in it, lots of magic, and there's also mystery. I think that this book is actually a YA fantasy fiction and it's also romance. Plus, marami talagang funny moments dito, like sobra. Especially kapag naiintindihan niya yung mga references. Of course, maraming Harry Potter references dito obviously, pero may mga nakita din akong Twilight references. Actually, yung sa Twilight reference na yun, serious moments naman. Like kapag hindi mo maintindihan kung saan galing yung reference na yun, parang hindi ka matatawa. Pero like yung first book ng Twilight Saga, may mga memories ko, kaya nang nakita ko yun, what is Twilight ba to galing? I mean, hindi mo naman talaga kailangang basahin yung Fangirl or yung Harry Potter para ma-enjoy itong libro na to. Pero kung nabasa nyo na sila, edi congrats, mas ma-enjoy nyo to. Oh, and I feel like I need to tell you this. Pero kasi, yung first 100 pages niya ay sobrang dragging talaga. Probably because wala pa si Buzz, which is his roommate. Pero I feel like intended talaga ng author na ma-feel din nating mga readers yung frustration at impatience na nararamdaman ni Simon kakahintay at kakahanap kay Buzz. Pero as I was saying, mahirap mang basahin yung first 100 pages niya. You just need to push through it para naman ma-enjoy nyo talaga to at maranasan nyo yung kilig. Ooh! I rate Carry On 8.7 out of 10 stars. The next book that I read in the month of May is actually a reread for me. New Moon by Stephenie Meyer. When I first read this book when I was 12, this used to be my favorite book in the Twilight Saga just because Jacob has a lot more screen time than Edward in this book. But now, I feel like this is like my least favorite in the saga. Ngayong nire-read ko to, na-feel ko talaga na sobrang forced yung Bella and Jacob ship talaga. I feel like Bella was forcing herself too much na mag-move on kay Edward, which is just hurting herself more and hurting Jacob too, I guess. Pero girl, 4 months pa lang kayo nag-break up ni Edward, so what do you expect? I mean like, I don't know if it's possible to like move on in just a short period of time. I don't know, but I think you're forcing yourself too much. Girl. At also dito sa libro na to, even though Bella spent most of her time with Jacob, feeling ko pa rin talaga I really feel bad for Jacob. Alam mo na kasi kahit kasama niya lagi si Jacob, si Edward pa rin lagi yung iniisip niya like, girl, you're with someone else. Pero yeah, if I was in Bella's place, pipiliin ko talaga si Jacob over kay Edward. Pero wala talaga eh. Si Bella kasi head over heels siya kay Edward. So wala na tayong magagawa. Anyways, I rate New Moon 7.9 out of 10 stars. The next book that I read was Eclipse, which is the third book in the Twilight Saga series. Tama ba yun? So, ito na kayang libro kung saan hinahati ni Bella yung time niya para sa best friend niyang si Jacob at para sa boyfriend niyang si Edward. Ito na talaga yung libro kung nasaan meron yung May the best man win and who will win? Bella's hearts. At dito na din naganap yung confrontation nila with Victoria and the youngsters vampires. Okay? I feel like Eclipse is a lot better than New Moon. Pero feeling ko pa rin talaga napaka-force yung love triangle sa story na to. I rate Eclipse 8.4 out of 10 stars. Okay, next. The first book that I read in the month of May was called Study Group, which is actually a manhwa, and it was written by Shin Hyung-wook and illustrated by Yoo Sung-yeon. This manhwa is about a 17-year-old boy na kahit gaano siya magpursige sa pag-aaral, lagi pa rin talaga siyang bagsak sa school. Like, hindi na basta-bastang bagsak, like, bagsak talaga, like, bagsak. Pero ang pinaka-dream niya talaga sa buhay niya is makapasok sa university. So, para maabot niya yung dream niya na makapunta sa university, gumawa siya ng plan niya, which is to go to the worst school ever and to make a study group there and also to be the best student dun sa worst school na yon. Ang problema nga lang sa school na pinasukan niya ay halos wala ng student talaga na gustong mag-aral. Like, kaya na lang sila pumupunta sa school na yon is because parang ginawa na nilang territory nila yon. I mean, yung school kasi na yon, pinamumugaran siya ng mga students or mga tao na associated talaga with gang or mafia families. And FYI lang, kaya nga ito tinatawag na worst school kasi nga yung mga estudyante dito nagiging future criminals sila, which is very sad. Pero yun na nga. Anyways, napaka-epic nga nitong manga na to at napaka-action-packed niya talaga. At ang nagustuhan ko talaga sa mga fight scenes dito ay hindi lang sila basta-bastang nagbabakbakan, pero gumagamit sila talaga ng mga totoong martial arts like taekwondo, kickboxing, jiu-jitsu, kung fu, at kung ano-ano pa. Which is very, very interesting for me kasi I'm very, very interested din talaga sa martial arts. At nagtataekwondo ako, which is nag-stop muna ako for a bit kasi nga sa COVID, pero yun na nga, kaya napaka-interesting talaga para sa akin. And also dito sa manhwa na to, marami talaga siyang Bruce Lee references. Kaya kung fan ka ni Bruce Lee, mas ma-enjoy mo pa itong manhwa na to ng sobra-sobra. Pero anyways, ang pinaka-nagustuhan ko talaga dito ay yung mga quotes na nandito. Yung mga sinasabi ng mga characters na fino-force ka talaga nila na mag-reflect sa sarili mo or kung paano ka mabuhay or kaya niyang baguhin yung way of thinking mo talaga. Isa sa mga favorite lines ko dito ay, "Humans come with an empty hand and live with empty hands. Yes, those words are true. But life isn't meaningful when you arrive and live with empty hands. The things we left behind when we leave will never be fruitless." Parang minsan kasi feeling mo walang silbi na mag-work hard ka sa buhay na to kasi hindi mo din naman madadala kapag namatay ka, di ba? Pero yun na nga, ito kasi tinuturo niya na yung mga pinaghirapan natin, magbubunga talaga sila. Never magiging useless yung mga pinaghirapan mo. Yun lang. Nakaka-touching nga yun. Isa pa sa nagustuhan ko dito sa study group is sobrang nakakatawa yung main character natin. At hindi niya alam na nakakatawa siya. Like, he doesn't realize that he's doing stupid but funny stuff. Especially kapag ginagawa niyang literal yung mga quotes. For example, one time, nakikipaglaban siya sa isang taong may hawak na kutsilyo. Tapos, alam niyo kung anong ginawa niya? Sinangga niya yung kutsilyo with a test paper. Bakit? Kasi nga daw, knowledge is stronger than a blade. Pero gumana. So, anyways, I rate Study Group 8.8 out of 10 stars. The next book that I read in the month of June is the fourth book in the PJO series, which is Battle of the Labyrinth by Rick Riordan. So, binasa ko lang talaga itong fourth book na to para ma-refresh yung memories ko bago ko basahin yung last book ng Percy Jackson, which is I have a book talk that I posted like a week ago. Ito siya. And if you don't know already, favorite ko talaga na series itong Percy Jackson and the Olympians. Oh my gulay. At kung hindi nyo pa nababasa to, go read it right now. Right at this moment. Actually, pag nyo panoorin tong video ko. Pero, go read it soon. I know na nasabi ko na ito sa book talk ko. Pero kung hindi nyo pa naririnig yung book talk ko na yun, sasabihin ko na lang ulit dito. Alam ko na 12 years old lang si Percy nung nag-start itong series na to. Pero I assure you that you will enjoy this series a lot. Super funny, fast-paced, action-packed, fantastic. And Anyways, hindi ko na sasabihin sa inyo itong full synopsis ng Battle of the Labyrinth kasi nga baka may spoil ko kayo. 4th book na to. And all I can say is that sa libro na to, 15 years old na si Percy. Then, nagkaroon sila ng bagong weapon teacher dun sa Camp Half-Blood who is very suspicious. At also itong teacher na to, meron siyang hellhound na pet. Anyways, Percy, Tyson, Annabeth, and Grover went to the labyrinth made by Daedalus, which is very amazing. Like, the labyrinth itself is living! Maraming unexpected events na nangyari sa libro na to. Like, sobra. And this is probably one of like my favorite books in the whole PJO series. I rate Battle of the Labyrinth 10 out of 10 stars. The books that... Oh, nakatch ko! Anyways, the books that I read in the month of July are Baliktad, Alice Through the Looking Glass, Baliktad nga! Ito yung una, Alice in Wonderland and Alice Through the Looking Glass. Ito yung book to movie adaptation niya. I don't know if you know already, but I really love Alice in Wonderland. Really. Like si Alice talaga yung favorite kong classic Disney character. But my only problem with these books, minsan naboboring ako kasi nga sobrang easy yung words na gamit niya. Which is understandable naman kasi mga bata talaga yung target audience nito. So, magagawa ko. Anyways, what I can say is that may nag-iba sa mga perception ko dito sa libro na ito. Like, while reading these books, na-realize ko na habang tumatanda talaga yung mga tao, nawawala yung muchness nila or yung pagiging imaginative nila, pagiging creative nila. At feeling ko din, habang tumatanda ang mga tao, parang unspoken rule na di na pwedeng maglaro ng mga games na ginagawa nila nung bata sila, or di na pwedeng manood ng cartoons, or hindi na pwedeng mag-imagine ng mga impossible things. Kasi dapat laging logic lang talaga dapat. Feeling ko lang. Kasi yun yung napapansin ko talaga. Gets niyo ba ako? And I feel like sometimes when someone is trying to feed their inner child, minsan nalilabel sila as immature just because they want to be playful, more creative. And then feeling ko, yung mga tao naman na nag-i-stay sa normal standard ng mga tao, they are being labeled as mature agad-agad. Ewan ko lang kung ganun ba talaga ang ibig sabihin ng mature, pero hindi ko alam kung may sense yung sinasabi ko. Pero long story short, I feel like feeding your inner child is really necessary for you to actually live the best of your life nga talaga. Anyways, nakalayo na tayo sa topic. I read this book 8. Baliktad ulit. I read this book 8.5 out of 10 stars. Have you read any of the books that I mentioned in this video? If yes, let me know in the comment section down below and I'll make sure na re-replyan ko talaga kayo. If you want to watch more of my wrap-ups, you can click on this video or this video. Don't forget to give this video a like